I've been kind of struggling how to figure out how to start this. All right, so I'm a product of a single parent household, right? Raised by a single mother. I'm a male, raised by a single mother. All right, and I was raised by a single mother who was not necessarily that tough with the love per se. It's for me, it's as an adult, I can say it's kind of neglectful, but if my family would hear that, they'd be like, "Oh, that's blasphemy." I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful or nothing like that, but that's pretty much it. In a way, it's kind of like that because it's been kind of a struggle. So while I'm saying this, there's a lot of men that's kind of been through this, all right? Because there's one half of men that's been like this, who were trying to be men, who weren't raised by men, but we've been around men, if you can kind of understand that. Then there's others who been raised by women, but they've been around men. But I mean, the main situation is that their mother was a tough mother who was raised a certain way that she raised the boy to be a strong man, basically. Not saying that women can't raise men, which it can happen, but you can see the certain types, like how they like to say when men are being sassy now. They're acting like women. They're doing all this. Where do you? And it's a thing that's constantly being said. Where do you think they learn it from, though? Where do you think they learn it from? I was raised in a house with women, so I don't like to argue. I don't like to do all that because I've seen it all the time. So for the most part, really, I can't say I never argued because I have, but I can notice that now as an adult. Like it's like, no, I'm trying to match your energy. And then from time to time, when I get highly upset, I'll say that. I'll be like, bro, you coming at me that way, I'm gonna come at you the same exact way, which is not cool. Honestly, like it can be done at certain times if necessary, but it's not always necessary, so we don't have to always do it. So every time it happens, I'm like, you know, so but the main point I'm trying to say is the women that are talking trash about dudes and stuff like this, y'all have to understand because if y'all raising men, all right, which some of y'all are, you have to understand y'all raising men, y'all boys to men. You have to understand they're watching certain things, they're seeing certain things. They're gonna look at you a certain way, how I look at my mom a certain way. So I'm trying to say like you don't want that. You don't want that at all. Like I'm cool with my mom and all, but it could have been better. It's good enough. I'm still alive and all this type of stuff, but it could have been better. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm trying to write a bad review on parenting, but it could have been a little bit better, which every parent could do a little bit better. Every child could do better. All this kind of crap. But it is what it is.